Hello, this is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. I'm out here at the ranch I worked part-time for 41 years, one of the ranches, and this one is a big ranch. It has 1,000 head of cattle on it, and it has 40 bulls to service those cattle, cows, and it's got, right now with spring, it's got 1,000 baby calves to take care of. They're out on the range. They can get injured or they can get a disease. And if not taken care of very quickly, just as in the human world, it can get complicated, so complicated that you have the option of taking it to a vet and losing all the profits you ever hope to make from that calf or cow and give it to the veterinary. So here on this ranch, as most ranches, they take care of their own livestock. They are their own doctor, if at all possible. In the old days, we would go out and we would see or find a sick calf or cow, and we would separate them from the herd on horseback, which is dangerous to the man and our horse, let alone very stressful to the cow or calf, because their mindset, an animal, a prey animal in the world of predators, if they're separated, they think that to be separated, a predator is going to kill and eat them. So they do all they can to stay with the herd. It's a mindset, and it keeps them safer. But it also means it's very hard to get them away from the herd, and then it's very stressful on them, dangerous on us, is a simple way to put it. What we have done to help things and be more humane about it, if at all possible, is to use technology, to use a gun, I said. Not all guns are for killing. Some help save lives. Anti-gun people wouldn't like to hear that. This is a pump-up dart gun. And what it does is out to about 30 yards, if you see a livestock that needs to be watched because it might be sick or injured, and just keep an eye on it, they have a paintball dart in here that can be fired and mark that animal to be watched extra beyond the average just look and check. Then we can also write down the ear tag number, easily seen, on that cow to keep track of them. And then we also, if we have more trouble, we can, if it looks like whatever given medicine that it might need, rather than to separate it from the herd, most cattle will allow you to get within 30 yards of it before they want to move off, run away, what have you. This allows you to put a dart in here, pump it up, and shoot it into the cow, the needle, if you will, basically a syringe, just like you would go to a doctor and get a shot. It puts the medicine in the cow or calf or the bull without having to separate them from the herd, endangering you and and putting stress on the livestock. It works extremely well, and it catches and prevents the disease or injury from getting worse by giving them antibiotics at that time. There's other things you can do with it. If you have livestock that is in the wrong pasture, you can give them a tranquilizer, a light one, so that they're more mellow, if you will, and easier to herd back into their own pasture. Especially that's good for bulls. Because the last thing you want is a bull to be not only in the wrong pasture, but also, being testy and endangering your horse and yourself, trying to get it back into the pasture it belongs to. These guns make it more humane to be able to raise livestock and to be your own doctor, which is a must in these days. And so needless to say, this is a weapon that saves lives and puts food on your table cheaper. A gun for the livestock. Rate this film.